great things about picking in the middle of the draft is that position runs cannot burn you. It won't happen. It's going to feel like you're always on deck, about to pick. This is a spot from which you can always react quickly when you see
oh my god.
the herd just collect.
Why is this guy talking right now?
Whatever else. If history is any guide, you are one of the favorites in this thing.
Shut the fuck up. All right. 5th pick. I don't think anybody is going to be with us in the chat, to be totally honest with you. Let's see. I mean, I have Discord. Daryl is in the... Hi, Daryl. Well, I don't know if he is able to join the voice chat. I'll send the live stream now to link to them. I should be live right now. I should be live. Hopefully I don't sound like shit. I don't know. We'll see. Try that. I don't know. We'll see. Try that. All right. 35 seconds. We're coming in hot. We're coming in hot. If anybody wants to join the... all right, let's see. Oh my god, I have caps lock on. Anyone joins... 35 seconds. We're coming in hot. Coming in hot. If anybody wants to join the... All right. Oh my god, I've got it on loop now because I got the fucking... Okay, we're going to turn off the stream. Had it doubling over itself. My god, I have pop-ups right now on my fucking other PC where I'm supposed to be watching. Okay. McCaffrey off the board. JJ, first pick. I could justify taking Travis Kelce. Look at this. 6.7. I could do it. They have him at 9 here. Who went? Eckler. I knew it. I told him to do it. Told him, who you doing, Ronaldo? Who you doing? Who you taking? My phone is buzzing like crazy. I think people are talking in the chat. What is with this? Like, what is the thing against? What do people have against Eckler? What is Ronaldo doing? I think he wants Travis Kelce. Shamar Chase. Yeah, I had to pull the trigger. Somebody had to do it. Somebody had to do it. Somebody had to do it. See, I see Ronaldo and Daryl both joined the Discord. But nobody joined the voice chat. I guess maybe am I in the voice? I'm in the voice chat. I am in the voice chat. Yes. I am in the voice chat. All right. God, I don't know why that was so tense. Took forever, but Diggs, Hill. All right. Well, that makes sense. Kyle takes Tyreek. That's good. I mean, I just, it's just so hard to tell what's going to happen there. Damn you, Corey and Daryl. I thought we were cool, says Kyle. I think you all can see that in the chat. Should be able to see it. Oh, my Lord. I really have no clue. No clue where to go. Honestly, no clue where to go. Cooper Kupp's draft stock has fallen so much here. He was a second rounder in the ESPN league a day ago. I mean, has it really been that? The news, I guess, was really that dire yesterday. Maybe it came out and we're just like, yeah, not looking good. I don't know. I have him in the other league, so we'll see. We shall see. Tony Pollard. Kyle takes Tony Pollard off the board. I mean, it's a fucking desert for running backs right now, It's tough. If I want a shot at Hurts, I probably need to take him the next. Yeah, I mean, I probably. It'd be nice to have Hurts in too, but it's the same bye week as Kelsey. Which kind of sucks. It's gonna be like if I do take him, it's gonna be 1 week where it's just like you don't have like your first 2 picks. I think Corey is okay. Michael just took Patrick Mahomes, which is weird. I think is that maybe he's upset I took. Perhaps he is upset that I took Kelsey, so he took Mahomes as retribution. I imagine. I mean, if Daryl really wants to fuck me over right now, I guess he'll take Hurts next. I mean, the quarterbacks already start going off the board. I feel like that's a little early. What is that? Pick 2? I mean, I still got Allen up there. Feel like, you know, all things considered, Hurts is available. It's assuming everyone just takes everything in pick 3, but he probably won't be there. He won't be there. So, but I mean, if everyone just starts taking I don't think everyone. I'm gonna fucking feast if everyone starts taking quarterbacks right now. Fuck it. You know what? That's what I say. Who do we got? King Henry. I mean, you know, he's always good. He's always good for fucking yards. You know what I mean? How many touchdowns did he have? 11.7. Definitely want a running back here. I mean, Jacobs did fucking work for me last year. That's why I would love to have him here again. But there's all that stuff talking about him. You know, I don't know. Fuck it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Went with Jacobs. Henry's got the better stats there, but man, Jacobs just went off his last season for me, so I don't know. It's always one of those things, right? Like, you don't, past performance isn't indicative of future performance. The old fallacy. But there goes Henry. I feel like Hurts is gonna go any minute here. I think you're pretty sick, Chubbs. I think Chantel's auto draft is probably gonna take Hurts. CeeDee Lamb. We got Zachary up. Yeah, I mean, I think between now and the next pick, somebody's taking Hurts. Just gotta happen, you know. I just don't see a scenario here where, like, you know, everybody, all the remaining, you know, the next picks, everybody just takes them in order, or would, like, jump down here. There he is. Yep. I knew it. I knew it. Yes, Kyle. We're all watching the same draft. All right, now it's I don't know. Not an ideal spot, I don't think. Because I do need to pick up some receivers here. I mean, Kelsey does count as basically like a fucking receiver. Man. Really taking his time thinking about this one. Higgins. John. Yes, it is true. I suck at this. No, you got a lot of wide receivers in this league, so it's like probably better to go out for them early, and I don't have any. And I probably want to get a nice quarterback, you know, like a Josh Allen or a Lamar Jackson. But, you know, I also don't want there to be no fucking receivers left. Start taking, you know, receivers when I like, you know, Deebo Samuels. You kind of want one anchor receiver, right, at least. But I feel like I've kind of missed the train on that. I feel like already it's like, I mean, DK, he's not bad. Waddle. Okay, we got Josh Allen. I mean, if we want Allen, now's the time to take him. And it's just like Lamar might be available because Josh won't be. But again, I don't know. Is there a receiver here that I'm like I really fucking want? I mean, Smith. Not a bad choice, man. Not bad options up in here, but I don't know. I think the return on Allen might be worth it. Let's just do it. We're going to be hitting that waiver wire for receivers this year. Hopefully I have my I should, well, if I star them, then they'll show up. They'll see them on the screen, so I can't do it. But I was going to say I have a queue. It's being blocked by my face on the screen, so I could almost get away with it. Okay, now it's got to be like receivers from here on out. The next. Next 2-3 picks have to be receivers. Is it looking like 4? I mean, Lockett isn't bad. I mean, DK is obviously better than him, but I don't think I'm going to have a shot at DK. But Lockett's still not bad. Well, there goes Debo. I mean, you know, Mahomes is Mahomes, but Josh Allen still fucking racks up some goddamn points, man. So even if I don't, you know, I've had Mahomes, for like 5... I've had Mahomes since he's been in the league. So it's not really like a big deal that I don't get him this year. And especially, too, if I have Josh Allen, it's hard to be mad. Especially if, you know, Kelsey, if the whole reason of him, like, because like that kind of undercuts his ability, then, you know, if he's taking Mahomes so early, then like he's missing out on, you know, a potentially another elite player that, you know, he could have probably got Mahomes. I don't think I was going to take Mahomes or even attempt to take Mahomes until this pick 3. as yeah, I mean, maybe. I think I was thinking about Hurts, but Hurts was higher than Mahomes, and that's what's crazy about that is like people had, I guess, really are expecting Hurts to do even better, and that's interesting. You know, and I'm not saying like that he won't, but you know, the you look at Mahomes' body of work. Obviously, it's like he's been, you know, I think has established himself as being a pretty consistent guy. And not that, you know, Hurts was very consistent last year, so it's just like if Hurts does it again this year, does even better, and you don't have sort of that regression. That's because like some guys do that. Like some guys have an awesome year, but then eventually, you know, unfortunately, the next year do kind of regress. And so if you don't see that regression in Hurts, then I think he's the real deal. I mean, he looked awesome last year, so I mean, I don't think there's got to really worry about that. But that is always a possibility, man. It's football. But it's interesting, you know, and so I couldn't, you know, I don't necessarily blame Michael. That's what I'm saying, for taking Mahomes over Hurts first. But still, you know, it's like, you know, if you were going to go for a top quarterback at that pick, you know, Hurts might have been the guy to go with. But Mahomes is consistent. You can't argue. So, but I have Allen, and I love Josh. DK has fallen to me, apparently. If that's Daryl doesn't take him. I mean, he very well might. Who did he take? Detroit running back. Okay, interesting. So yeah, I think I'm going to take DK. I need a wide receiver. He fell to me. I'm pretty surprised that he fell to me, to be honest with you. But maybe there's something on DK that people. I'm always doing that. I'm always fucking paranoid. Every pick I make, there's like everyone watching is just like, oh no, shouldn't have done that. Why would you take him? You know what I mean? Like there's something wrong with the guy that I took for some reason that I'm unaware of, and everyone's like, no, what would you do? What? So, you know, you got Keenan Allen, you know, up next wide receiver that I probably would look at, but his bye week is the same as DK's. See, this is what I'm talking about. Like all this shit talking here, buying the risk. Like I'm guessing there's risk with DK. Was his like hamstring blowout or something? I don't fucking know. I don't fucking care. Once we get into the season, I'm obviously gonna be hitting the waiver wire for some goddamn receivers here. So, but see, Keenan Allen, I wouldn't take him. Drake London. Look at this guy. Like I'm gonna fucking put him on my team. Brandon Ayuk is, you know, he's a good receiver. Deontay Johnson. I mean, Pittsburgh was just having trouble last year. But Ayuk is the guy. Ayuk would be, you know, maybe the guy I would take next. I don't know. I don't think anyone's watching. If they are, they know what I'm going to do next. Then that's the benefit of watching. Ramondre Stevenson. He's good. Breece Hall. I'm definitely going to take DJ Moore. It's definitely going to be my next pick. Is DJ Moore. No question about it. Is going to be DJ Moore. Like, why would you even question what my next pick would be? It's obviously going to be DJ Moore. He's saying clubs going all in on wide receivers. That I have one receiver. Huh. Why doesn't he take J.K. Dobbins? I mean, Lamar is obviously going to be doing a lot of work in there, but I tried to get Dobbins from Ronaldo last year. Definitely going to take DJ Moore. God damn it. Both of my running backs are off on fucking week. God damn it. Week 13 is going to be hell for me. It's like the last week, too. Like one of the last weeks of the season. I think the last week might be 14, but still. If I'm like making a push for the playoffs or something, it's not going to be good. Need all hands on deck. So I just theoretically cannot take DJ Moore. Just I cannot have 4 players on bye. This is unfathomable. Interesting. This shows like the stats, the breakdown of like the totals so far. Basically who's got the projected leads. So it looks like Michael has the most currently. And Zach has the third most, and then I have the second most. Looks like Scott went heavy on those running backs here. I don't know if any other good running backs are still left here. Questionable ass Brees Hall. Yeah, behind Dalvin Cook, that's hard. That's tough. My God. What happened to the lines? There were lines on the screen showing me where my pick was at relative to what's going on. Is that because I sorted this? Oh, okay. Here we go. 14, week 14 bye on Connor. What about Montgomery? Or Cook. Ooh, Cook. Might have to cook. I might have to cook. Or maybe Ayuk. If he falls to me. Very well might happen. It could happen. Oh, no. Kyle took him. Is Kyle watching? Kyle's probably watching me. Kyle's watching me. He knew what I was going to do. He knew what I was going to do. Jonathan Taylor Thomas. Of Home Improvement fame. I think I might take Mike Williams. Yeah. Mike Williams. Classy guy. A tight end. Cole Kmet. Kittle. Are we getting another tight end to come off the board here? Was this 2 tight ends in a row? Let's see if we get a third tight end from Daryl here. Interesting turns of events here. James Cook is looking tasty. Or Cam Akers. Well, they got Rams. Well, no, that's never mind. Lord have mercy. Khalil Herbert. Christian Watson, wide receiver. Interesting pick. I don't know what's going on in fucking Arizona, but it's probably awful. But hopefully Connor gets touches. I don't know, bro. All right, we're done. My dumbass had to draft 2 fucking running backs at week 13, so I had to get at least one more in there. And now we'll do wide receivers from here on out. We'll do them from here on out. We'll do them from here on out. I don't see somebody in here. Let's see. I don't know if it's anybody in the chat. All right. So, receivers. D-Hop, you know, he's getting up there. Evans, Gabe, the old Gabe. But, you know, it's, again, week 13. It's just like, I can't do another week 13 player. D-Hop, though, you know what I mean? It's week 7. Not bad. I mean, not bad stats, you know what I mean? Look at this. I want to break it down this way. I mean, look at the guys getting targets here. I mean, sometimes, like, you get some, Gabe, you know what I mean? Just like the upsides on some of these guys. It's just like the touchdowns that they get. But, you know, it's like you want to do effect on the game, you know. Gabe, I mean, God, those touchdowns are tasty, man. But, you know, fumbles, you know, look at the fumbles. And he got rush yards too, you know what I mean? That's another thing to look at sometimes. Interesting stat to look at with wide receivers is their rush yards. You know, if you can find that like Pittman is a nice crossover guy here. Let's see. Receiving yards. Who we got? All players rank. It's my pick. Deontay. They're expecting to be, I guess, pretty good. But look at this. Look at his average draft picks falls. Cam Akers is falling pretty fucking far. But, you know, I do like Mike Williams, I have to say. I kind of want Cam Akers, but I need more wide receivers. Pittman. It looks like Godwin would be the guy to take at my next pick. You know, his average draft pick has been here at 76. Bye week of 5. All my wide receivers going to be on bye week. Oh, my God. Two receivers, same bye week. 2 fucking running backs, same bye week. I can't fucking win with this shit. So now I need another wide receiver. Yeah, I definitely need to get more wide receivers now. So Judy. What is going on? Did someone take Jonathan Taylor? Yeah, it looks like it. You didn't know you'd be doing all that. Javonte Williams, he's not bad. And they fucking misused his ass last year. Hardcore. But, you know, that Denver, man, like, it is hard to fucking trust Denver. That's all I'll say. Can't trust them. Can't trust them. You know what I mean? It's as appealing as that option is. It's like, we can't trust them. Just can't trust them. There's touchdowns, you know. We're kind of getting down to it here where it's like, these are going to be the running backs. because yeah, it looks like, I mean, these are the last few running backs here that are going to be getting decent points, you know, yards above 900 yards. I mean, Akers is the last one that's above 1,000 here, or for the projected stats, you know. It's interesting, right? But anyway, I give Williams more, I guess, because of the receiving yards, receiving touchdowns. I mean, he's not that far under. I mean, they projected him that far under. I mean, it's like I do need a wide receiver, but I might be able to. I think I might be able to work the wide receiver market a little better here. I mean, like, we got guys that are still with 120 projections down into 140s. But I know, I mean, it is coming down to the wire here. I'll have those two good running backs for most of the season. So, you know what? We'll do that. We'll cross the bridge when we get there. We might just need to swap in another guy for. So we're going wide receiver. We're not fucking around. We're doing it. Going wide receiver. I don't know if we could go Mike Evans, but Javonte Williams though, man, what a that is a prospect right there, you know. I don't know. That Pittman's gonna fall to me. Yeah, Judy and Evans are just kind of up in the air. Gabe Davis is week 13 bye week. You know, it's like that doesn't help. Really sucks. Michael had to take Young Ho Koo. Man, I really hope Darryl doesn't need a wide receiver. Shit, that's pretty cool. I get Pittman. I think I'm going to have to take Pittman. I have no other choice here. In bye week 11. I mean, it's up in the air, that offense, but who cares, man, at this point, you know. Giving him a decent projection. I mean, Christian Kirk also. He's got sunshine thrown to him. Who knows? Maybe we get Kirk too if we're lucky, but if not, maybe we take Gabe. Then we can throw Gabe in the flex or something. You know what I mean? We'd be able to take Gabe in and out. At least I have the two wide receiver spots covered for week 5. Man, they're all chatting it up. Wish we could be having this chat in the voice chat. It's just basically my fault. I just didn't get it set up in time. But I am in there. I'm not doing too bad at wide receiver here. Oh, I am 9th in wide receiver points. So I guess I am doing pretty bad at wide receiver. I'm 3rd at running back, First at tight end, second at quarterback. I'm just really bad at wide receiver. But I mean, according to that thing, and projections are never usually accurate at all. But according to that, they're drafting too horribly. So, in fact, it looks like I am ranked first right now. I need to pick up another wide receiver here, I think, to help cover the week 5. I need 2 more in reality, but we'll see who we get. It's like Kirk might fall to us if nobody wants him. I mean, you got Brown above him. Got 3 running backs just all sitting here. I mean, Javonte Williams, again, that's just a tasty prospect, but I do just want another receiver here to help cover this week 5 bye. So I think that might have to go Kirk for the week 9 and have 2 of the slots covered. Week 5, somebody can be in the flex. I can always, do I have to work that waiver wire though too. Javonte Williams though, man. It's tough. I mean, this is one of those situations where it's like I can't have them both. As much as I would like to. Well, there we go. Zachary decided to take Christian Kirk. So it looks like I won't have either of them. Damn. I was hoping Kirk was going to fall to me, but oh well. Looks like John and Ronaldo up. All right. John takes Rashad White. I think Ronaldo's going Javonte Williams. Javonte Williams or Khalil Herbert, unless he's got running backs. I think Ronaldo has running backs. Yeah, he's got running backs. He might be doing what I'm doing, looking for fucking wide receivers. Yeah, and I do need another receiver here to help cover that. I mean, I'm looking at now, it's like looking like Gabe. Which I don't think he won't be available. Took Judy. All right. Well, Say Williams 9, week 9. As much as I want Gabe, it's that week 13. He could at least help relieve some of that, but if like I have Williams though, it's like I'm probably not gonna. But at the same time, you kind of see how these guys do. So it's like if Williams starts going off, then like it might be a good one to have. I'm just sucking so bad at receiver right now that it's just like I feel like I need to invest heavier there, but honestly, probably don't need to. Or maybe I do. I mean, there's not just that many options left, really. Oh my god. Almost missed that. It's like we'll take Williams. We're still out front. Ooh. Ooh, that was close. All right, so week 13, though, I'm covered. Got running backs for week 13. It's just that, yeah, wide receivers now. From here on out. What defenses are available? I don't know if I could take the Buffalo defense. I usually do the defense week to week. Kickers and defense week to week. Don't usually want to waste picks on a kicker. So Pacheco has been going pretty high, and that's kind of interesting. There goes Kamara. I don't need any more fucking running backs. Let's look at the receivers. Sorry for being boring. Just like watching, what's going on here. Trying to plot my next move. Really don't know who to go for here. Obviously, this could be one of these. Probably up in here. Average draft picks. Marquise Brown. Can't fucking week 13, Christ. I don't have any other receivers on week 13 though, so I could probably do that. This Cook's projected for some. Man, they're projecting just all these. I do kind of want. Oh man, look at that! Look at that! They're giving him how are they giving him that? Average draft pick 127, and he's like I guess he's projected for the potential for touchdowns. I mean, he doesn't have a ton of yards projected, but when you got Patrick Mahomes thrown to you, I guess people just put a ton of stock in you. Yeah, I mean, it's down to these guys. These last little bit here. We'll see. It's crazy. Look at this drop here, though. It's like you have 98 and then almost 10 picks until the average for the next guy shows up. I mean, pretty wild. Like, it seems like it's just like feast or famine right now for the wide receivers. Some people took a ton of them. Some people Didn't take any, like me. No, I mean, I got DK, Mike Williams, Pittman. You know, not a bad haul, I don't think personally. Depending on who's available here. Oh, interesting. Interesting. Think I have any other Arizona wide receivers? Just like don't like Dallas just on principle, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Just on principle. Treylon Burks. Arizona. People, everyone in Arizona is just like, who fucking knows what's going to happen there? I mean, any of these guys really. I mean, I feel like Rashee Rice is going to go because other people are definitely looking at these receivers right now. You got Mahomes throwing to him. Let's do it, man. Look at this average draft pick, 127. You think I should do it? Like, just take it like way high, 96. I feel like Marquise Brown is going this high. Should take him then. We'll just go with what the people think. Go with the crowd. You need another wide receiver here, though. Who's left at tight end? Who we got there? Nobody that really jumping out at me. I mean, Friar Pat's there. He's gone real early, too. Could take him, you know, as like kind of trading capital. Average draft pick is 76. Jeez. Dawson Knox is also pretty badass. We'll see who's available here. We'll go ahead and see who's available. So Cooks might be the better option there. Just because of the opportunities. But I don't know. Kansas City, you know, I mean, that's just so much could happen there. Average draft pick. It's like Cooks. I mean, I could take Cooks or Tom. Or Ronaldo could take him. Draft pick. We got fantasy. Treylon Burks looking kind of tasty. Where's Sky Moore? We still got Sky Moore up in here. Where we at? Oh no. We've fallen now behind. Chantel has overtaken us. I believe because of the kicker and defense. Friar Pat's still available. I don't know if we need to do it just yet. But man, Buffalo defense has been gone pretty high. It's not a bad defense. It's not a bad defense. Harry Butt, we meet again. I don't know, man. I don't know who to go for next. I already got this week 5 receivers, so I think I'm covered. So I think next thing should be probably backup QB. Deshaun Watson still available, and Kirk Cousins, who I have both of them in the other league. And they have Watson ranked so fucking high. It's hard to trust him. It's kind of crazy though how people have not made some picks currently. Huh. Philly defense. Those go really early, apparently. I feel like now it's just like, ugh. I want a backup QB, but I also don't know, I kind of don't want Deshaun Watson. I don't like drafting players I have in other leagues. Might go for Harry Butt. Should I? Because I'm covered at receiver. I don't know who receivers left here. Michael Thomas. Yeah, let's take a kicker. Let's do Harry Butt. $136. God damn. She get San Francisco. Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah. Goes to Philly D. I don't know if I'm gonna get a defense. Damn, no one's touching quarterbacks. Did everyone get a quarterback? I guess everyone got their quarterbacks. Let's see. So we've been going for about an hour. Still got a few more picks. I don't think I'm going to have a defense available by the time it gets to me, so I might take a backup quarterback. What week do playoffs start? I think it's 15, 16, 17. There's Brother Pat, or Friar Pat. Brother Friar Pat. I mean, Rashad Penny's still available. I know he's not popular to draft Philadelphia running backs, but because, you know, Hurts runs so much, but I am looking at backup quarterback right now. Might be worth snagging one of them. So I need a guy who's not on. So I can't take Kirk. Kirk's automatically eliminated because. Okay, well, John's going to take Kirk because he's a homer. So. I don't want to take Watson. I want to take Watson. I want to take Watson. Might have to take Watson. Old Deshaun. Man, Ronaldo's letting it roll down to the wire here. Penny. You can. All right, I'm gonna do Buffalo. Buffalo. That's a buffalo. Aim it at your head like a buffalo. Well, it does look like everyone's got quarterbacks, so. Yeah, it's kind of. We're just going to have to, I think, play the tight end game. You know, a few weeks ahead of week 10. See who's, if anyone's, or just kind of play it, you know, the entire time. Just be like, hey, who. Week 13 is going to be wild for me. Have Buffalo, Jacobs, Dobbins, and Allen all on bye. And I guess I could take Watson. I mean, like, I'm covered. I'm just pretty. Yeah, and a lot of it comes down to just waiver moves anyway, I feel like, with a lot of the bench dudes. We got a receiver, because any running backs now are just going to be like, whatever. But you might find a receiver that's, like, worth a shit. How's Michael Thomas still available? I guess, you know, the injury risks and all that. Yep. Darnell Mooney. If the Bears offense can do anything, he might be worth a shit. That's basically what it's saying. I think he just went, didn't he? No. No. He's still there. Probably won't be by the time I get back to it. Oh no, it looks like he might be. Higbee's not a bad, he wouldn't be a bad backup tight end to grab. Man, people taking running backs this late. I mean, don't get me wrong. Anybody in Kansas City, like, go ahead. But like, really, taking someone this late. I don't know. Well, like, according to this, I should be able to get him if I just take a backup quarterback now. Which, might take Geno, which is interesting. The X rank has Geno over Tua. Which is kind of interesting. Maybe because of his legs. Marvin Mims Jr. What are you doing? What the fuck are you picking? All right. So we got Tua. You could get Tua here, Tua's going higher than Geno. I think people are expecting a lot out of Tua. I'm just not quite sold on Tua. But maybe people are also just not quite sold on Geno. They were just like, oh, fluke. Geno's a fluke. But, I mean, everyone's in on Tua, you know what I mean? I don't know. Let's just do it to piss off Kyle. And his bye week's at 10. Let's do it. Let's do it. Play spoiler. Now we'll just finish this out with some receivers. Yeah, I mean, there's now two left. Now it's all just kind of like wrapping up. Well, now I'm got a tenuous lead. I'll have 2 picks to pad before she gets to pick again, but it looks like I might end up on top here, unless we got old Zachary who might pull in from behind, pull it in tight. I swear to God, if you take him, Ronaldo, I'll know you're watching the goddamn stream. I will know. If you take Darnell Mooney, I know you were watching the stream. I knew you were watching my goddamn stream. Van Jefferson. Interesting. A lot of these guys ahead of Quentin. It's like, and none of these are super attractive. He's honestly the most attractive one out of all of them. I mean, you know what I mean. One that looks most appealing on paper, statistically. Not he's the hottest dude on the team. He might be, though. You never know. Wide receivers. Because I'm just stuck with the receivers here. What a tight end. I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know. Running backs. Who we got left? Mitchell's projected for a lot here. What's this? Huh. That seemed... Oh, that's weird. Why is he like the highest out of all of them? You're really thinking that guy's doing something. I mean, all things considered, I mean, it looks like Elijah Mitchell is not a bad pick here. I mean, the fact that he's fallen this far is pretty surprising. Maybe he'll go. I mean, it's, but too, you know, it's like running backs at this point, it is also hard to justify. It's like, you know, if you're getting a guy this point, a running back at this point, they're going to be pretty, pretty probably low in that totem pole on in a committee sort of situation. So it's like, is it really worth it? Because, you know, it's like wide receivers probably the better things going on, because, you know, those guys can just explode, you know, just go off. If, you know, them and their quarterback just got the connection. And, you know, who do I got here? What do I got? I got wide receivers on the bench. I got 3 receivers on the bench. KC, Brown, Clip, Chargers guy. You know, who else could I mix it up with? You know, maybe take, because like you can always take a chance on this running back. You know what I mean? You get one of them on the bench here. You know, and they end up fucking going off. Like, but you know, it's like McCaffrey in San Francisco. You know, McCaffrey's the guy in San Francisco. You know what I mean? Now, if anything happens, you know, again, this guy, he might not be the worst option to have. But I don't know, man. Don't know if I want to take a running back. I already got 4. We only need 2 running back slots. It's better to have more of the receivers. Kadarius Toney is hurt. Do I want another KC receiver though? That's the question. You know, it's like I already have one. Mooney's probably. We'll see what Tony does. Mooney's probably the better one to go. Jameson Williams. I don't know. Mooney. It's like I ended up staying on top there in terms of total projected fantasy points. Not that it matters, because they're just projections, and projections don't fucking mean anything. Got some people who didn't draft kickers. It's pretty funny. So overall, I'm not mad, not upset. Let's see. Not mad at this squad for sure. It's just week 13 is just gonna be like a nightmare for sure. Gonna have to swap in Rashee Rice, or I mean, actually won't be able to, or won't need to, but swap in Tua, and then Connor, and Javonte Williams. All right, folks. That's that for the draft. Thank you for joining in. I appreciate it. And hell yeah. We'll probably check in on this in some point during the season, see how we're doing. Maybe do a stream updating on the fantasy season. But yeah, probably do some fun stuff too. Maybe do some bets, some single game parlays or something, you know, some fun streams. We'll figure it out. But yeah, on that note, I'm going to stop the stream.